Okay guys, I want to tell you about my favorite laundry soap, and I'm not saying this just because this is a Young Living product. I absolutely love the Thieves laundry soap. We have looked for a non-toxic detergent for many years, and we've been using this one for about 1.5 years. So that's how long it has stuck. I have had a laundry room full of a variety of brands, and this is the only one that we're using now. And I've also figured out a really good way to make this stretch. Our family is like beyond dirty. We are disgusting, actually. We have a dirty life. I mean, we farm, we play in the dirt, we're around lots and lots of animal poop. So it has been a really big deal for me to actually find a good detergent that actually cleans clothes. A lot of the synthetic detergents that have chemicals in them simply mask the smell. They don't actually clean your clothes. So when you get them out of the washing machine and put them into the dryer, they're just filled with a scent. It doesn't actually mean that all of those little fibers in the fabric are clean. Whereas this detergent actually cleans your clothes. So you get them out of the washing machine and you can tell the difference immediately. So again, this bottle is, I think it's around $29 wholesale for the Young Living wholesale members. And I have figured out how to stretch it into 3 different bottles where you're getting 3 times the amount of detergent. So one of these bottles right here has 232 pumps. I have actually counted them, every single 232 one. So we're using 3 pumps depending upon how dirty your clothes are. So if it's like Jason's clothes, I'll use 6 pumps instead of 3. So each of these bottles will do 77 loads, which is kind of amazing. So I'm gonna walk you through how I make it stretch. I have taken off the labels off of this detergent. I've been waiting for this label, like waiting. I keep forgetting to pull it off of my bottles. I love labels and I love like putting them on things. So this is making me very happy and satisfied right now. Okay, so I just literally stuck it on here. You do not have to do this. You do not have to be a weirdo like me, but I'm a weirdo. So that makes me happy. For those of you that are really into math and like numbers, it's gone now. The 32 ounces divides into 10.666666 ounces into 3 different ways. I just simply eyeball it, and we'll just add a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. And sometimes I've had to pour out one and put it in the other. But if you really want to get down to the measurement, that's how you would divide it out evenly. So I'm just going to pour this in here. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the next one. Jason calls me reckless abandon in the kitchen because I am a hot mess. Now, if I were really smart, what I would do is take a Sharpie and I would mark a level on each of these containers and be like, that's where you pour it to, Lindsay, on every single one. And then it would work out every single time. But I haven't done that because I forget. It's one of those things that you forget. It's like you don't worry about your leaky roof when it's not raining. You worry about it when it's raining. So it's just one of those things. I don't want to waste any of this, okay? This is like liquid gold as far as I'm concerned. So I will try to get every little bit, but we know that the bottle's not completely empty, but you want to get all of that last little bit off the sides and stuff. So I'll go ahead and add a little bit of water in here and use that for a load of laundry. And I actually do that. That looks pretty good. Okay, see, that looks good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty even. Okay, by the way, I forgot to mention where I got these awesome bottles. These are just shampoo bottles. They're medical grade, and I got them off of Amazon. I think they were, let's see, I wrote it down, $12.75 for all 3 of these bottles. And I'm gonna create a link so you can just swipe and find them on Amazon. Okay, so next, you can either add purification or Thieves. I love the smell of both. And so for mine, I do a little bit of purification in each one. So I'm gonna do 20 drops of purification. I like to do the purification oil because purification again is a cleansing oil. It has citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, tea tree, lavender. All of these oils smell so good together, so it's just a really nice addition to your detergent. Again, you can use lavender if you wanted more of a lavender scent. You can use Thieves. You can really get creative and use whichever one you like. I'm personally using purification simply for the cleansing factor and the smell factor. Okay, so after you do that, you're gonna take your lovely Thieves household cleaner and you're gonna add in 3 capfuls to each container. And I'm gonna use my funnel because again, I don't wanna waste any of this. I need a child. All right, I just need you to hold these. We're gonna do 3 capfuls. 1, 2, whoopsie, 3. Whoa, that was 1.5. 2. This is driving the type A measuring people very nuts, but it's fine. Okay, so now you're gonna take these and you're gonna fill them up with water and mix it all together really well. I'm gonna use my Berkey water to fill these up simply because I know it's filtered and the cleanest version of water. You can use spring water, you can use tap water if you want. I just like to use a really good filtered water. If you kind of hold it at an angle, it helps it get less sudsy. And I did not remember that for the first. See how it's less. Now you're just gonna shake it all together. If you noticed when I added the oils, I added them before I added the water, and that's because oil and water don't necessarily mix unless there is a solvent there. So the detergent acted like my solvent, and now it's mixing in with the water instead of just sitting on top. If you were to fill this up with water first and then add your oils, the oils would probably just collect on top, but instead they're mixing in with the water here. Okay, so to recap, I took this 1 bottle of Thieves laundry soap and I made it into 3 bottles. I'm using shampoo bottles that I got on Amazon. They come in a set of 3, so it's really handy. Each of these pumps is 232 pumps, and we're using 3 pumps per load. So you're gonna get 77 loads out of 1 of these. To make this batch, I divided my Thieves laundry soap evenly 3 different ways, about 10.66 ounces. And then I did 3 capfuls of my Thieves household cleaner and 20 drops of purification. And then I just filled the rest of it up with a purified good water. And there you have it.